on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. The Season 5 Field Pass dropped today, and so did the market. In this video, we're going to go over a bunch of players that are very good, way down in price, and if you add them to your team, they're definitely going to help you guys win more games. Now, before we go over the players, 2 or 3 things to note. Number 1, the Combine promo is dropping tomorrow. Part 2 of that promo is going to be dropping on Saturday. A lot of really good cards likely coming from that promo, along with a Field Pass and some free content. But more importantly, a week from tomorrow, on March 7th, we're going to have the Team of the Year promo, and I can almost guarantee that we're going to see 97 overall champions from that promo and 98 overall LTDs, which means the cards that we go over today could end up being even cheaper a week from today. So, if you're looking for cards to help you win right now, we got a brand new competitive pass coming Friday. You need help to win games. These are going to be some players you can pick up. If not, if you can practice a little patience, again, I've been saying it for the last 2 weeks, the market is likely going to drop even more when that Team of the Year promo comes out. A lot of the cards we talk about today are going to be from the Super Bowl promo, right around 300K. I could easily see them going down to 250, maybe even 200K in about a week. With that being said, let's go over those players. Like I said, a lot of Super Bowl cards. We start at quarterback. You saw the video Saturday. We're talking about him again. The best value quarterback in the game right now is Super Bowl Doug Williams. I've had a lot of people ask, Pop, why is this such a good card? Why do people like it so much? A couple different things. Number 1, he's part of the best theme team in the game right now, which is the Super Bowl theme team. You can get up to +3 speed. All of these 95s are about 300K or under right now, and they're all some of the best cards at their position in the game. Number 2, he has that traditional 4 release, which many believe is the best release in the game, along with Slinger 1 and Slinger 3. Number 3, he gets great ability setup. So you can go Hot Route Master for 1 AP, Set Feet Lead for 4 AP, and Gunslinger for 2 AP. That's a total of 7, and you now have 9 AP available on offense, so it gives you a little bit more flexibility with other positions. Also, because he has that traditional 4 release, a lot of people believe that you don't need Gunslinger with that. I personally still use Gunslinger. This is my current no money spent quarterback, so that's the route I would recommend. And if you happen to have a lighted up token for a Super Bowl pass player, you can get Gunslinger for 0 AP, which means you're only going to have to spend 5 AP in total for Hot Route Master, Set Feet Lead, and Gunslinger. There's just so many good things about this card, and on average, he goes for about 293K. At running back, Super Bowl Terrell Davis is way down in price. He's going for about 269K. Weekly wildcard Jahmyr Gibbs is another one you can take a look at, and the AKA Gale Sayers, but I do think for the value and the price, TD is better than both of those cards. 96 stock speed, 96 change of direction, trucking's at 92, break tackle's at 95. He has good spin and juke move, and he gets a really good ability setup. No lighted up token required for this. You can get Energizer for 0 AP and Evasive for 1 AP. You can use both of those abilities together, and Energizer basically complements Evasive. Every time you do a juke or spin move, you keep most of your stamina, so it's going to help you break longer runs. At wide receiver, I got 3 options. Yes, another Super Bowl card. Get used to it. There's going to be even more in this video, but MVS is one of my favorite receivers right now. 96 speed with the capability to get him to 99 speed, and even if you only go 25 theme team for Super Bowl, that +1 speed on all of these cards that are already right around 95 and 96 speed is going to be extremely helpful, and it's not going to cost you a ton to do that because a lot of these champions get like ×2 or ×3 Super Bowl chem, so it's really easy to get to 95. 6'4", 96 speed, 94 short route running, 94 mid, 93 deep. Now he only has 89 catching, but catching hasn't been a problem. The one weakness of this card is his juke move is absolutely terrible. So after the catch, it is very hard to make people miss. Usually you're not going to get many yak yards, but you can bomb it downfield with him. He's a great deep threat receiver. Really love this card. If you want to go deep out elite for 1 AP, you certainly can. I don't think it's 100% necessary, but that's going to be the best ability that you use for him. Now, on Saturday, we did a similar video. We talked about some similar players. At the time, Devin Hester was about 220K. Well, Dante Hall, who's basically a little bit better than that Devin Hester, is now at that same price point of about 222K. The Devin Hester card's actually down to 170. This is a good speed option. 96 speed for Hall. He gets 93 short route running, 91 mid, 96 deep. I know it's a lot for some of you to pay this much for just a kick returner, but one thing you can do with this card is put return man on him for 0 AP, and if you want to make him just a punt and kick returner, I think for that price and the 96 speed, it's really good, but he can also play wide receiver. Like, if you want to play him as a slot receiver, he is only 5'8", but that speed is still very, very good. Not only does he get return man for 0 AP, but he also gets deep out elite for 1 AP. I actually just picked this card up. He's going to be my kick and punt returner, but if you buy him for wide receiver purposes and he starts to lose his value over time, you can always put him in that position and he's still going to be very good because of the 0 AP return man. And the third receiver is one I want you to keep your eye on. So he goes right now for 363K. It's weekly wild card Alec Pierce. Don't buy this card just yet. Wait to see what happens with the Combine promo tomorrow and Saturday, and more importantly, Team of the Year on next Thursday, March 7th. This card's going to get cheaper, and if he gets to 300K or under, great pickup. 6'3", 95 speed, the route running is good, the catching is good, and he gets slot apprentice for 0 AP. So if you're not using a hot route master quarterback, but you want those additional hot routes for 9 AP available on offense, it's going to cost you 0 for one of the best offensive abilities in the game. And again, with the attributes, he gives you good height, speed, route running, and catching, pretty much the total package. If this is a bigger name receiver, this card will be going for a lot more, but I think he's flying under the radar because it's a weekly wild card and it's not a big name. I got a super duper budget option for you at tight end. Hopefully a lot of you were able to earn that free Kyle Pitts from the MCS Madden Bowl. If you do, continue to use him as tight end number 1. But Vernon Davis is extremely cheap, only 90,000 coins. 94 speed, 91 catch, 92 catch in traffic. The short and mid route running are good. He's not a good run blocker, so if you run the ball a lot, you don't want him. But overall, for 90,000 coins, he's got good speed, good height, good running, or good route running, and good catching, and he gets those good juke animations after the catch. So I just thought this is a really good value pickup for the cost on it. Let's go over to defense now. One of my favorite cards in the game is going to be Super Bowl Warren Sapp for 300,000 coins, almost a must pick up. If you don't have this card, you should probably buy it. If you want to wait until next week to see if he gets cheaper, that's fine. 90 speed defensive tackle, 303 pounds, 98 block shed, 95 power move, 94 finesse move. The tackle's good at 90, strength at 95 is really good, and at 307K, it's a steal because he gets inside stuff for 1 AP, which is pretty typical right now for a lot of the higher end defensive tackles. But that plus, if you have a Super Bowl lighted up pass token or Super Bowl lighted up token for Super Bowl pass, he's going to get unstoppable force for 1 AP. That combination, to me, he's a great pass rusher, and he absolutely shuts down the run, even in a dollar formation or a formation with only 3 down linemen. This is one of the best cards in the game right now, and he's super affordable for a lot of people. If you watch a lot of my videos, you're probably tired of hearing me talk about this legend Clay Matthews. You're just going to have to deal with it because the card is that good, and he's still really inexpensive. 175K for this 95 overall. You can put him at defensive end on your specialist screen, make him a rush left end, a rush right end. He's going to play a pass rusher, and he has that capability of getting interceptions too. If you ever need to drop him back in coverage, I wouldn't really user him. He gives you 94 speed. He is 6'3", block shed 91, power move 96, finesse move 87, strength at 93, tackle at 91. The ability setup is really good. You get double or nothing for 1 AP, which is one of the best, if not the best, pass rush abilities in the game, in my opinion. He gets a lot of block sheds, even without any type of X factor, and then he also gets lurk artist for 0 AP, and you can combine those abilities together. So that's the setup that I have on him. He's one of the best players on my No Money Spent squad, and for under 200K, the production he gives you is 100% worth it. Another really good budget option if you're looking for a budget user. A couple days ago, we put out the best users at every budget for you guys. This is still one of my favorite cards. Syracuse legend, Mr. Monday Night, an AKA card, 6'3" linebacker with 94 speed. He's good at stopping the run and rushing the passer. 94 block shed, 90 finesse move. The power move's only at 84. He gives you 88 tackle, 89 play rec, and 89 acceleration. Aren't amazing, but what you can't see on here is that he has 94 man coverage and 94 zone coverage, and his abilities are worth it as well. He's going to get Lurk Artist for 0 AP, which you 100% need on him, but also he gets that dual threat X Factor, and because he's an AKA card, that one stays or starts on for 6 plays. It goes off for a little while, comes back on, but the dual threat basically makes him a good pass rusher, a good run stopper, and he gets a lot of pass breakups. It's almost like a zone knockout type ability. All of that, and he's only in total right now 198K, a really, really good pickup for under 200,000 coins, I would say. Back to a bunch of Super Bowl cards. In the secondary, we got Herb Adderley. This has been one of the more productive cards that I've used all year. 6'1". He's going to be a better fit for a zone coverage scheme. 96 speed, 97 agility, 95 man, 95 zone. He's got better abilities suited for zone, but he can absolutely play man because that's what I do, and he played very well on my team. 328K, he's actually one of the more expensive Super Bowl cards out there, but I still think that's a good price for him. Pick Artist for 0 AP, an absolute must, and if you want to go deep zone knockout, that's deep in out or deep in zone and deep out zone KO all together for 2 AP. Really, really good ability there, good combination. And if you play a lot of man coverage, and this guy can play zone as well, but if you play a lot of man coverage, Josh Williams is a good pickup as well, another Super Bowl 95 overall. 6'3", 95 speed, 96 man, only 92 zone, but he'll be fine. The crazy thing is his press coverage is really low, but if you have a Super Bowl present lighted up token, he's going to get 1 step ahead activated for the entire game as an X Factor, and it's only going to be 1 AP. That's what I have on him. I can leave him on an island. He's only been really destroyed by 1 player, and that was the Megatron AKA card. Otherwise, he tends to shut down his side of the field. I don't often have to have safety help over the top, and I'm saying that with him having 87 press because of that 1 step ahead X Factor. He can also get Pick Artist along with that for 0 AP, and he's down to 298K. At safeties, the back end of your defense, we got Ronnie Lott, again, another Super Bowl card. I get it. 6 foot even, 96 speed free safety, 93 man, 97 zone, 97 hit power, and he gets really, really good ability. So for 300,000 coins on the dot, he's giving you Pick Artist for 0 AP, and he gets that deep zone KO. Again, that's deep in zone KO and deep out zone KO all together, and he's going to get it for a total of 2 AP. So you can play him as a user, but I think he's going to be better recommended. He flourishes more as a high safety in the back end of your defense. If your corners ever get beat, he's usually back there to break up those passes or to get interceptions. He can do either or, and the ability setup is really good. And on the opposite side, at strong safety, you have Jair Brown, who's going to get the same abilities. Pick Artist for 0 AP, deep zone knockout, but it's only 1 AP for Jair Brown because he met his in-game Super Bowl objectives, and to get those 2 abilities for a total of 1 AP when you got 11 of it on defense is really, really good. He's about 310K. You may notice he's only 5'11". He plays a lot taller than that, I promise you. I think it's a combination of his speed at 96, man coverage 96, zone 92, hit power 97, but also, again, those abilities. He gets a ton of knockouts and a ton of interceptions for me, and he's been one of my favorite cards from that Super Bowl promo. Surprisingly good despite the lack of height there. And there you have it, a bunch of cards that you can buy right now that I think are very fair in price, that will help you win more games. Again, if you want to pump the brakes on any spending, that's okay. We'll see what happens with the Combine promo this week and weekend, and also with Team of the Year with those 97s on the way. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.